2, 1. It is Frankie V in the Gemini 95.7 morning show.
Yes,
Got Lily,
yes.
Marcus McNeill, Tarzan in the building. But I mean, not often do we get
Super special guest.
a legend that just
A
decides to be in
legend.
town and pop on through. My guy Kurtis Blow.
All right.
Do you ever get sick of being called a legend?
No. Be honest, no.
No. You know, because that's what you are. And I was explaining to somebody, you know, some of these young cats that don't know much about true hip hop and where it came from. I'm like, Kurtis Blow is like the first dude to be the one to ink and say, I'm on a label now, and I'm gonna make, you know, hip hop known for the world. I feel like it's like you get like chills thinking about that. That's you right here in studio right now.
It's a blessing, you know, just to be able to say that, and just knowing, you know, I know I hold it deep and dear in the bottom of my heart. I was there in the beginning, you know, going to the Cool Herc parties and knowing about Pete DJ Jones and knowing the difference between those two DJs and just seeing the evolution and how it's changed. And man, it was just an amazing time.
So, you know, obviously, if you don't know Kurtis Blow, that's your fault. But you definitely know the song, The Breaks. I mean, that was the record that everybody, I think, no matter, I was talking to DJ Al, who's in the studio earlier. He's like, I still play clips of that song in the clubs today.
Yes.
Like, that is a evergreen song that everybody knows. What are your thoughts on new hip-hop? We're just talking to the studio. Like, I'm curious what Kurtis Blow thinks about new age hip-hop.
No, I mean, you know, I'm one of the elder spokesmen of hip-hop, so, you know, I want to keep it positive.
Yeah.
And just give out some inspiration. I think the raps today are faster, they're wittier, they're more complicated. We have mad flavor, a lot of styles, you know, from the trap sound to the West Coast to, you got Common and Kanye over in Chicago.
Yeah.
And traditional New York. It's incredible.
For sure. Now you're growing up as a young kid in the hip-hop game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody looks up to you, but who did you look up to? Who was that person? Because you're obviously the forefront of hip-hop.
Right.
But who are you at that point? Because it's easy for someone to say now, like, you know, to say I looked up to Jay-Z or to Diddy or to NWA or to Kurtis Blow. Who was the person that the team you're looking at?
Well, before me, of course, you know, you got to give a shout out to the R&B and soul singers like James Brown. I mean, you know, Jimmy Castor and the Jimmy Castor Bunch, the Motown sound. You know, this is the stuff that I listened to when I was a kid. You know, growing up in Harlem in the South Bronx, and there were DJs that came about. That you might not know that I remember that motivated me to get out there and start rapping. A guy by the name of DJ Hollywood.
All right.
Incredible. That's the first king of rap. Of course, there was Cool Herc with the playlist playing the songs for us to break dance to. Grandmaster Flash, big, incredible inspiration. He was the guy who took this playlist and just got 2 of the same copies of about 8 songs and started playing them back to back to back and just playing the break. Now before that, all the DJs used to play just, you know, a whole song, and you had to stand around waiting for the break.
Yeah, right,
when the break came, then you do your dance moves, right? And so Flash just played the break, and that enabled the MC to do more than make announcements.
Yeah, I can sit here like all day long and talk to Kurtis
know.
Blow. I mean, there's like stories, you know what I'm saying?
Book right
The history
there.
book, right?
Nuggets
right
Because we
Love
work
it.
at the hip hop and R&B station in San Diego, and you know what? I mean, our station may not have been a station
No.
if guys like Kurtis Blow didn't come into the scene back in the day.
Foundation.
Right, setting that foundation, and then you make that transition, if you want to call it that, to Christmas music. Of course, you have your Christmas song, and now you're doing the hip hop nutcracker. I mean,
Hip-hop nutcracker.
what a transition from evolutionizing hip hop to having a hip hop Christmas song to now touring the country, doing a hip hop nutcracker.
Well, and it's amazing because it's like really all connected. You know, my first song was in 1979, Christmas rap.
Yeah.
And it tells a story about Christmas, you know, and just the good vibes and the good, you know, energy and spirit that happens during the holiday season. So here we are again during the holiday season. I'm touring with this classic play, this incredible play using hip hop dance of today, presenting, you know, the classic Tchaikovsky music and the hip hop nutcracker. So we're touring during the holiday season when love is spreading all around the world, and it's just a time of year you just want to grab your friends, your loved ones, and just give them a big hug and say thank you for putting up with you all year long.
You dress up as Santa Claus during it?
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
It's one thing. You know, reading. I really found out how reading is so important in education because putting together those toys during Christmas.
Yeah.
Reading the directions. You have to read those directions point by point.
Yeah.
It's so important.
It's miserable. Honestly, I'm the dude that I get anxiety when I go to IKEA. I tell my girlfriend that all the time. You walk in there, and it's like you see this gorgeous table or like this bed set, and like, yeah, it's over there. And then you see like a little stack of boxes, like, put that together. I don't know.
Directions are important.
You know, I feel like I'm hogging the mic because I'm definitely, in awe of the legend. You guys, any questions coming to mind, Marcus, Lily?
Man, I think it's just amazing, to be honest, to hear you talk about new school rap, in the way that you did, especially with you laying that solid foundation for it. A lot of times you hear people come back and, they trash the new school, and it's like you see the evolution of it, and like you understand that. So to me, that was just a beautiful thing. I'm in awe right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what to say, you know what I mean?
It's a beautiful thing, and you're right. And I think that a lot of guys my age, my peers, the legends, the other legends should all, show this positivity and this love to the youngsters that are out there so that they can keep it going, It's very important. I did a thing with like a Bob Hope thing, touring all the armed forces right after 9/11.
Okay.
I think it was like 2001, and we went to all the stands, I call them, Afghanistan and Kyrgyzstan and Pakistan, and so Kuwait. We were all over just performing for the armed forces. And so we were in Pakistan. I was talking to a security guard at the U.S. Embassy, and he was like telling me, yo Kurt, there's this rap group over in Palestine, man, and the songs that they make are incredible songs about the plight of their people.
Yeah.
And the songs that they make are the #1 requested songs on the Israeli radio station. And that to me showed the power of hip hop. So we have a lot of potential out there to change the world. The voice of the people is communications on steroids, and it's so very important. We definitely live in a hip hop generation.
For sure, things change too. I'm glad that you appreciate hip hop nowadays because it's so funny. When I was coming up, and you had Diddy and Mace and you had Biggie, and people would kind of dog them in a way and be like, man, that's not the hip hop I grew up on. They're commercialized and Diddy's on a boat. But at that time, that's what people wanted, the consumers wanted, and it then paved the way for Migos and for, J. Cole and these other people now.
Right.
So times change, music changes, but the love doesn't, right? That's the thing. The love for the hip hop, when you were in it, back in the 70s until now, it's like we come together as one. And the cool thing is things are going to change, but if everybody can appreciate what the art form is today, that's a good thing.
Right, and it's just like the hip hop nutcracker has that same spirit, that tradition of the old school when it was fun. And people just came out to have a good time, and it's all about, your loved ones and hugging each other and bringing that essence, the spirit of the holiday season. So it's very important that we get that across to everybody. Come out. This is a joyful holiday mashup for the whole family.
And this thing sells out across America. Every time I check out different locations, not just here in San Diego, throughout, it's like sold out or very few tickets left. I mean, this has become a staple in our country, courtesy of you, Kurtis Blow.
And we can't forget to mention, that the Christmas season is about the birth of Christ.
Yes. Amen, bro.
Amen. And so, that's where that love comes from the
sure.
bottom of your heart, And just like my man Kanye West with the Sunday service, man, he's doing great things for the kingdom, and I just wanted to shout him out and say,
for sure,
he has a lot of potential of bringing a lot of people to the kingdom.
And I don't want to put you on the spot, but Marcus is a very good freestyle rapper. Is there any chance we could have a battle rap in studio, a lyrical rap in studio? Kurtis Blow versus Marcus McNeill, the former San Diego Charger.
We just heard the mic check in.
Yeah, we heard the mic check. That's what made me think. Can we go line for line real quick? Come on.
Hey, it's on the master right now.
Come on, let's go.
Now you can't back down, Marcus. Now you can't back down, Marcus.
We don't have to battle, but we can rap together. You know what I'm saying? And just show props,
You want to do it with the beat in the background? You guys want to just flow?
Yeah. I mean, you give me a beat.
I'll give you a beat. It'll be up in the speakers, not on the headphones. We'll make it nice and easy.
Okay.
Let me see. Let's see a good one. Maybe one.
Kurtis Blow, yo, there's a devastation in our nation, a ball of confusion. We need a church revolution to liberate this antidote, decipher the word. Haven't you heard? Oh no, they're blinded. It's time to get heavily reminded like King. I have a dream. Gospel is believed and received from the start. Just depart from that evil one. Stick a fork in Satan, cause the sucker's done. Turn to God's son, no more guns.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. I think I know what Christmas for. I gotta give it to the thank the Lord. I love you, Jesus. I know where you came from. I know what I done. I know what I didn't do. So I gotta stand up on it. You better understand, Kurtis Blow on it. I put a new beat to a new street. I got some new shoes, no new feet. This me, same old G, same old charger, same old piece. The same old team, the same old dream. You better give it up one time for the King Jesus.
Round of applause right there. You just went up against the legendary. You handled it though.
You had to hand it off to me.
Yes, that's what's up. Kurtis Blow, man, seriously, truly an honor. Thank you for all you've done for hip hop, for the community, for our country, and congrats on the continued success and also health. I know it's been up and down. It's great to see you doing well right now, and we continue to keep you going. We want you to get to at least 100, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And a big shout out going out to the creators of the hip hop Nutcracker, Jennifer Weber, Michael Fiddleson, NJ Pack, all the dancers from around the world. They have assembled the all-star dance crew. I call them the B-Boy Dream Team. Incredible just working with these young people who give 150%. And you got to see this stuff, guys.
That's what's up.
Tonight, our first show is kicking off the tour here in San Diego because we love San Diego. I got a lot of friends out here, man. I just want to say I love you guys all. It's been a while since I've seen you. So come out tonight. It's going to be at the Civic Center. The Civic Theater.
Right there downtown.
7:30. Be early.
Kurtis Blow, thank you for coming through, for blessing us with your time. We appreciate it. That was awesome. Thank you, Kurtis. Can we get a couple of photos for the website?
Sure.